Now I do like what's happening right now. It's a Monday, starting to scream. It's 9 o'clock. It's not 9:30 yet, so I'm not getting in on this trade. But oh, also because this hourly didn't close bearish, it closed bullish. Even though it's weak bullish, it closed bullish, so it still can be 9 o'clock. Can still push up here. So it's like can't just take sales off of anything. But I do think we could flip fold over and start the curl here off this little resistance area right here. So we could, but I want to see the market come up to this level up here, and we can get some sales off of it up here. But the market could just fall right now, fall down here. But since it's before 9:30, I'm not gonna even try to demo trade it, and we're gonna wait till 9:30. If this one closes bearish, then 9:30 will most likely come down. We can just get in on that. But if this one then flips and goes bullish, then that'd be the exact reason why we did not get in on the trade. But we can get a 30-minute closure like this, bearish, then the next 30 minutes, 9:30, will likely come down and get in on sales there. Market's here, about to open up in 30 seconds. This hourly 8 o'clock closed bullish, not strong bullish, so it's kind of bearish bullish. You know, it's in the middle. So at any given point, this 9 o'clock could flip and push higher. So we have to look out for that. So that's why we didn't get it on the hourly flip at 8:30. I mean at 9 o'clock at the beginning, right up here, because the 30-minute and hourly did not. 30-minute closed bearish bullish, but not like I like it. So we didn't get in there. The hourly didn't get in because of that. But now we got a 30-minute closure bearish right here. So this is what we like to see, but unfortunately the market had already opened up and it pushed straight down. If the market would have pushed up first, we can get it on some sells on the flip. But the market decided to just go straight down. But the 15-minute did close bullish. So today it seems like, I don't know, but so that trade's gone without us. Now we had to wait for the next trade to set up. The hourly now flipped. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take this on a demo account, paper money. But normally I don't take trades like this if they give us a bottom wick before it gives us a top wick. But we're gonna try see if we give us, well, the market just came down and put us in and still going higher. But now we're looking for this thing to flip and push down. We got the top wick we wanted to see. We got this top wick we wanted to see, and we then got it on the flip. And our stops are gonna be above the highs. A 23-point stop, not too bad yet. And we're looking to target down here a 50-point move. Now to just push down here. Basically the whole trade's already done. I'm gonna move stops to break even. Actually, I'm gonna move stops to 10 points in profit, secure a $20 dub. We're gonna see if this So I'm trying to get better at managing risk on a trade. We got a nice move down, and if the market wanted to really push down, it would not have came all the way back up and now flipping. It was a 40 pointer move, so that was nice. A sign that we could have taken that to show us that the market might have reflipped and pushed back up and hit us out at break even, at a little break even, whatever, is on the 5 minute right here. We have this consolidation area right here. I mean, we got a bounce right here, broke through, held it, retested it, fell down, held the bigger zone, came back up to it, and then chopped around before we got a bigger move. So that means their buyers are right here. And what happened right when we came straight down to it? Close. See, if we would have had close like right here or right here, then it would have been good. But we closed right at it, right at where the buyers were at, and that's a tall tale sign that we could get a bounce. So right here, I was looking to target here, but we actually should have been targeting here. But overall, it was a good trade. You know, now we just sit here and wait for the next one. Next one to come around. And if it's 10 o'clock, if it's 9 o'clock close bearish, then 10 o'clock will most likely come down. So in 19 minutes here, we just gotta see how this thing looks. the trades end up going even better. See, this is what I'm trying to learn how to do, because I took it on a 30-minute time frame. So I need to learn how to hold the trade for at least half the time. The 30-minute right here, we gotta let the 30-minute cook, because we still got 12 minutes left for this candle. But I didn't want a winning trade to go into a losing trade. So I mean, we could have held stops right here at 25 points. It's not that much. And then once we got the break of the lows, rather than moving stops 10 points into profit, we should have just moved it to the highs. But really, that's only like a 10 point less of a stop, so not really any point of moving it. So it's like we could either accept that the market will come back up after being nicely into profit down here, come all the way back up and hit stops, and then we take a losing trade. So that's why I move stops to in profit, so the price come back up, we at least get some money out of it. But it looked like price wanted to just come up and take it out and then drop back down, which is fine because that's a 930 thing. 930 is very volatile. Came down, came right back up. But this one, even though it came up, it never broke these highs. So it was a bullish push, but it didn't break no highs, so it didn't actually do anything bad for the trade. This trade then opened up with no top wick, came and broke the lows. I thought this one was going to flip, and then we're going to really start moving again. After it came down, broke the lows, I thought it was going to reflip, but since it came down, broke the lows, and now closed below this zone, we then got a second push out of it. The 15-minute, now the 15-minute opened up. So now that we waited at least 15 minutes, we were still on the trade. Now we should be moving stop losses to current 15 highs, and now that would be 40 points in profit. That's what we should have done. Waited for the 15 close and then move stops to current highs, and now we could just have this trade running. It's up 100 points, but we didn't hold it. Overall, still a good trade, still a good setup. A great setup, actually. That's a nice setup. And the same exact thing will happen tomorrow, or later on today, or the day after tomorrow. So we missed out on the move today, but we have to catch it again tomorrow. So, but this is unfortunately gonna make the trade bad now. Because if we were still in on that position, then right now we just letting this thing run. This thing can keep on dropping. And this could be a one trade done day. But since we closed out only in 20 points of profit, we will be looking for another trade. And I wanted the hourly to close bearish up here. We can get some sales off of it down. But since we already got this big move, in 9 minutes, the market is most likely going to close down here. And I'm probably not going to be taking sales because I can't take sales off of this. It's too steep. Unless the next 30 minute gives us a nice top wick, and then we can have sells on the break of the lows, and then my stop will be above the current highs. That's the only way. But we got the range filled. The range has been filled. We do got a bigger range down here. So I want the market to come up, create some type of bearish candle up here, and then we can get in some sales down, like exactly how the market did here. See how the market dropped, filled the range. Okay, this was at 3 in the morning, so we couldn't take that. So now we wait for the market to come up, create some type of bearish move, and then we can take it back down. So the market has came down. Now we just gotta wait for the market to come back up, create some type of bearish candle, and then we can take it back down. Now it's a patient game. So we're gonna be chilling here, see what's going on. But the screen will be ending at 10:30. So unless a trade comes at 10:30, we're probably gonna not be no more trades for this screen. A 100 point move. This is a nice hourly closure right here. Well, this is actually on a 15-minute, but the hourly closure, nice. We got a nice top wick. We close below here, which is good. Now I was wanting a curl up. That's if we would have closed. If we would have closed down here, then I would have wanted a closure up here so we can fall back down. But since we came up, leaving a nice bottom wick. This bottom wick in itself is 40 points. And now we create a nice top wick. So now what you can easily get in on the wick entries right here in the zone right now. You can get in wick entries, but see, I don't like doing that because I take unnecessary losses. So I'm just gonna have my sell stop on the flip. That really flip, and at the moment, wherever the stop loss is, wherever the top wick is, that's where the stops will be. And then we're looking at target to the bottom of the zone. I'm gonna move my entry prices up. Since we got this 5 minute, I wanted this 5 minute to close bearish, but it closes weak bullish. So I wanted that, you know what? How much is the difference of this? Yeah, that's a 20-point difference. I wanted to get in up here, but it closed bullish beforehand. So we just gonna get it on the hourly flip, which it just did. So we're on the hourly flip. I try to get in a little higher, but stops are above the highs. Ooh, there's a 40-point stop. That's not so nice. Yeah, see, I should have definitely gotten higher. I did not realize this was a almost 50-point stop.
I tried to save you, done it. Where's my Randall's put it out? Oh no, what's happened? Huh? Think you did?
I definitely should have gotten earlier. But now it's hourly. We should at least get this hourly to fill this wick. We should at least get this hourly to push down here. And then if it's very bullet, well, actually, I'm just gonna have my take profit in this level because there's a lot of stuff right here. And since the first trade did not hit, we didn't hold the first trade good enough, so we're gonna have TP in this spot.
I was in the very top floor, the third floor, and I just spent 5 minutes going in the van. Next thing you know, loads of money, loads of come on.
So I was about to manually close this out, but we're gonna see if we can just hit it. We're gonna see if we just hit take profit. But once this thing closes, then we're gonna be done for the day. Looks like we got 2 W's today, 2 good trades. Late entries on this trade. We should have been in up here. This trade would have been a great trade if we got in where we wanted to get in. We got in down here, so it turned into a little 1-to-1 rather than a 3-to-1 or 1-to-3, whatever it is. Then we also had some great entries up here that we managed risk too early. We should have waited for the 5 to close and then waited for the next 5 to create a top wick. Normally the top wicks are like around this zone, like it doesn't move up that high, but it ended up coming up all the way up here to break even. But once the 5 minute came up and then folded back down, now and then this 5 minute broke the lows, now that's when we should have moved our stops. We moved our stops prematurely. We should have moved it after that, and then we can move it to break even, or at this point we can move it to 10 points in profit, and then we would have let it cook, and then that would have been a great trade right there. Oh, and looks like the other trade has hit TP, so we're gonna be done for the day now. 2 W's, 2 W trades. Work needs to be done with our executions and entries still, but the setups was there and it was clean. This thing has potential to make its way all the way down here, and if it's very bearish, we could really crack through this zone and come all the way down here. But since I'm on a demo account, I don't really care about the moves. If it happens, it happens. I don't care. Well, I'm about to call it a screen there. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Where did my thing just go? ES really dropped. God dang. See, this is a great trade on the 5-minute for ES. But we're trading NQ right now. NQ did the same thing, but ES actually looked a lot better because it closed bearish like we wanted it to, and then we can have sell stops the break of these lows. And see, it broke the lows, then our stop loss would have been in on this trade right there. Our stops would have been above the highs, which is an 8-point stop on ES. That's kind of ridiculous. We like to keep it at a 5-point or underneath, so if we wanted the 5-point stop, we would have just put it above these highs rather than above these highs. But those are aggressive stops, and we could have hit it, whatever. But the trade ended up working out. We ended up moving $2. That would have been a great trade. But we caught that same move on NQ, but instead of getting it up here and catching a $100 move, 100-point move, we got in down here and caught a 50-point move. But yeah, that's we back at it tomorrow.